Greetings, beautiful and radiant beings. My name is Zephyr. I'm a licensed massage therapist and bodywork professional. I am a sound healer. I'm also a shamanic practitioner. I'm a Reiki master teacher, as well as a psychic intuitive. I'm here to share with you messages from Spirit. These messages are timeless, so whenever it is that you are receiving them is the perfect time for you. Beautiful beings, we will start out how we always do, and that is to clear and ground the space. Wherever you are at, bring your attention to your breath and notice what the breath does to the body, how it expands and contracts as you breathe in and out. And if you're in a place where you can let your eyes rest, allow your eyes to rest for just a moment to experience your breath. Feel the body as it expands and contracts. Shift your attention to the tip of your tailbone and allow it to extend beyond the physical body into the earth beneath you to create a strong connection with Mother Earth. Sense the vibrations of Mother Earth and invite them to reside within your pelvic bowl, the place where your root chakra and sacral chakra reside. Angels, spirits, guides, thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the messages that you have shared. And thank you for the messages that are on their way. Angels, spirits, guides, I truly appreciate the messages. What is it that you have to share with the collective at this time? What are the messages that you have to share? So we will get all of the cards on the table, and then I'll share with you the layout that I use. We'll look for some clarifiers, and then pull final messages. All right. Yep, we're doing just like that. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, artichokey. Today is a very animated day, I guess. Beautiful beings, thank you, thank you, thank you. So for those of you that are new to my channel, the card that is in the very center is the energy that is coming up the biggest for you right now. It's the things that are in need of attention. And the past, present, future card is the card that came up. This is my card for time travel. It's for transcending the limitations of time and space as we know it. It's a card that helps us to tie things in, things being gifts from the past, parts of our soul that have been fragmented through traumatic experiences. This is my card for bringing that into the present, so that we can have a positive future, and even traveling into the future so that we can kind of see some of the potential outcomes and make informed decisions about the present moment. So it's the card of the time traveler for me. On either side of it, we have the energy that's influencing, can be recent past and near future. So this energy of the timeline right around you is here. In this position, we've got card number 33, which is integration. Integration is all about bringing all of the parts into the here and now. And being that the main message is the past, present, future card, this integration card shares with me that many of you out there are really pulling all of the lessons that you have learned in this lifetime into the present moment, and you are figuring out how to weave them all together to create a tight-knit, cohesive experience for you in this moment and moving forward. I'm very excited about this card. It's card number 22. It is the transformation card, the metamorphosis, it's about you changing into something new, changing into something that is greater and more beautiful. So on either side of this main card, which is card number 4, past, present, future. Number 4 is my number for creating and manifesting on the physical plane. So drawing from our strengths from past lives, from future lives, to create a strong, cohesive being for ourselves in this lifetime. Okay, and on either side of that, we have master number energy. So you are surrounded with a lot of powerful energy right now, beautiful beings. We're also coming up on the end of the 2021 calendar year, and this culmination energy is coming through, and you have the ability to transform everything around you right now, stepping into 2022. We've got a powerful energy coming in. Okay, we'll of course find some clarification with these, but I'm very excited for this energy of integration and transformation on either side of that. On either side of our past, present, future card, our manifestation in the positive. So we're really working on manifesting, we're really working on setting our goals, we're really working on the architecture of that which is coming forward. And in the near future, we've got this transformation energy. So you are really knitting things together for yourselves right now, and you're finding out how it all works together, and you're creating something new. You're creating something big. You're creating a really powerful transformational experience for yourself and for the people that are around you. Okay? These cards that are vertical are stuff that is underlying, that spirit's going, hey, this is something that I need you to pay attention to. You might not be aware of this. So it's here for you, and we're just going to give you a little bit of a nudge. Now we've got stripping illusions. This card has come up in a recent reading. So some of you out there are still working on this. You're still needing that nudge. You're still needing that, okay, we're removing the paradigm that was before us. We're removing some of these thought processes, emotional patterning, maybe even physical patterning. Some of you might be really losing some weight right now, and that can be your physical body, the physical body reaction to the removal of maybe old mental paradigms, old emotional wounding. So you're really letting this go, and your physical body is also releasing some of that weight because you recognize you don't need to hold on to that. Your body doesn't need that insulation. It doesn't need that protection because you're standing in your light. So you're removing these things as you are integrating the stuff from the past and in the future. Okay. On the bottom, we have discernment. So Spirit is guiding you and saying, you know, with what is coming up with the past, present, future card, this healing that's happening, Spirit is saying, you know, just make sure that you have a solid understanding of what is going on. Look at it twice. Add your numbers twice. Make sure that everything adds up and is logical and also feels right. Okay, so things that are logical might not always feel right. So, you know, in that, make sure that you write things down, that you do like a pros and cons list, that you are really having a good idea of what it is. So logic doesn't mean that we override our emotional experience, right? If you have a very strong emotional, hey, this is what I got to do, please trust that over the logic of, well, everything doesn't quite, math up correctly, okay? So if that's the case, trust what it is that you feel. And if you are so very, sure that the logic that you have created is going to lead you to an outcome that is desirable, follow that. So Spirit is saying, whatever it is, make sure that you're looking at it twice, okay? We are coming up upon a Mercury retrograde, which, for some of us out there, it's going to take us into this place where we need to slow down, where we need to really look at things twice, where we really need to, be in our own energy so that we can have informed decisions moving forward. Okay. Thank you, angel spirits, guides, for those messages. Let's take a look and find some clarification on discernment and integration. Angel spirits, guides, what is it that you have to share with our beautiful beings out there about discernment and integration? What is the energy that is coming in with this past, present, future card? And how does discernment and integration... yeah, I don't think we're going to take these. Spirit's saying this one, though. This was the only one that didn't turn over, so we're gonna go with this. All right, so what is it that we need to know about discernment and integration? Interestingly, there's some 3s and 6s energy going on. The discernment card is card number 6, and then we've got card number 33. 3 and 3 is 6. So there's this really strong 6 energy and 3 energy, multiples of 3. So things are, the message that's coming forward, things are multiplying at a really beautiful rate. So if you are seeing 3s, 6s, repeating 3s and 6s, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 3, 3, 6, 3, 6, any combination of 6s and 3s, or just 3s and 6s, that is a sign for you, beautiful beings, that Spirit is on your side. Okay, so let's see. What do we have to hear about discernment and integration? Okay, so we've got the 8 of Wands. So it's coming quick. All right, beautiful beings. This thing that's happening for you, even though it's Spirit is asking you to practice discernment, your mind is quick, your energy is really going in, and yeah, okay, this might be something that, the thing that is integrating for you, is something that you probably have thought about before, and Spirit is asking you to take action with that, okay? And it's something that you're very excited about, and it could be that you're going to be stepping into the limelight, are the messages, the words that are coming through. We've got the 5th house, we've got passion, the house that is governed by Leo. Okay, so there's this energy of you really stepping into it, you really stepping into whatever it is that you have decided is what you need to integrate and bring it into the here and the now, and find a way to mesh it all together so that you can really begin to accelerate and move into your own process and help with the transformation of yourself and the people around you and the planet at large. Okay, so this integration is happening quick. Okay, so Spirit is reminding me that when things start to move really quick, it's also very important for you to take the time, make sure that you are grounding your energy. Getting out in nature is a really beautiful way to do that. You know, you can meditate by a tree. You can go for a walk in the park. If you have a body of water that is near you, you can go in the body of water. You know, lakes, oceans, rivers, streams. Please make sure that you do that responsibly. We don't want to float away or freeze. I know we're in full blown winter right now, as we are officially past the winter solstice, so the days are getting longer again. Yay, I'm excited about that, but we're also still experiencing some chilly weather outside. Beautiful beings, yes, so please make sure that you are responsible with your energy, but as this integration happens and you are changing and it's you are morphing in front of your own eyes, make sure that you ground your energy down. It's so important, especially as we bring in this new year. Okay, get your manifestations all set in motion for you. Create a diagram, create a vision map for how you want to do this. All right. Angel, spirits, guides, thank you for these messages. Let's take a look at integration and stripping illusion. Beautiful beings, what do we need to hear about integration and stripping illusions? We have the Lover's card. Now that's very interesting. So the Lover's card is known as the choice card as well. And it's also about, you know, the lovers, the two people or a group of people or someone that you have an intimate connection with, okay? Now, for some of you, the wool has been removed from your eyes and you are really seeing people for who they are that are in your life. And perhaps some of the stripping of illusions that needs to happen with this is that you might be going through a separation, or it might be for some of you out there that are meeting somebody in life and you really see them for who they are, and maybe the role, you know, quote unquote, the role that they played in your life is been something, and you know, you're like, whoa, they actually are there for me on lots of levels, and so they're taking a different role, and maybe they're becoming more intimate, you know, and so you're beginning to bring them into your life in that kind of way. You know, there might be a budding relationship that's really, you know, been happening for some of you. So that's an interesting energy that's happening. Spirit's saying you got to nurture it. We've got Ceres, I might be saying it incorrectly, but it's a dwarf planet that's in an asteroid belt outside of a few of the planets. I can't remember what comes after Earth, but I think it's it's in the asteroid belt. And some people say it's a comet, some people say it's a planet. I've done a little bit of research, so it's kind of out there, but it's a dwarf planet. Anyway, Spirit is saying, Spirit wants you to nurture this relationship, this connection, this bond, this thing that has been under the surface and is in the works. Okay, Spirit says, yeah, you're kind of finally seeing things for what they are. You're seeing it. The wool has been removed. All right. I knew she was gonna come out. I was meditating before this reading, and the energy of the white buffalo calf woman had shown up, and so you know, Spirit is saying with this, take a look at, you know, this person that's coming in and pay attention to them because they're a true blessing for you. And when you look at that, look at them as the blessing, that is like spirit bringing to you this person and sharing with you something really big and beautiful, right? It's a blessing from spirit. Okay. The message of the white buffalo calf woman in this deck is to make peace offerings. And this can be to spirit for whatever it is that you want. You can offer gratitudes, however that feels right to you, but to offer peace. And maybe there's somebody in your life that, oh nope, spirit says rewind. So this person that is coming up in your life, or has been a part of your life, and you're now kind of finally seeing things for what they are. And maybe if there is the energy of separation, which, okay, so this is kind of an interesting juxtaposition. We have integration and stripping illusions, right? So we're removing something and we're also incorporating something. Now, for those of you that are going through that separation energy, Spirit's saying, hey, it's time to make some peace with all of that. It's time to really get it all in alignment with yourself and within that other person, okay? We've also got the yoga card that came through, and the yoga card and the integration card kind of really work well with each other. Yoga is about bringing together all of the parts of our self, our being. Yoga brings together the physical, the emotional, the mental, the spiritual, and all of the non-physical bodies into alignment, into one place, okay? And so however it is that is happening with you and this other person, Spirit is saying, yeah, it's all coming into alignment and it's all settling in, and you are feeling really good about it, even though it might be a little bit hairy at times, or you might have a little bit of question in, is this real? Is this not real? So you're really bringing it all in to yourself. And we've also got the right card. And this card is urging you to begin to write down some of these things. If this person that's in your life you are separating from, Spirit's asking you to just write down some of the things. Obviously, you were brought to question whether or not this person is correct for you or not right now, right? So we've got this energy of past, present, future. So this person might be a part of your past, and part of your history, and they might not be a part of your future, okay? So Spirit's asking you to write down what that all means to you, and to figure that out and have that on paper, so you have the opportunity to look at it and offer reflection for yourself. In the right card, we have a full moon behind Thoth, and that full moon is a representation of reflection. It's literally the moon reflecting the sun's light. And so, with that, we've got the sun on one side of the planet and the moon on the other side. And so we have an opposition, we have a reflection, we have something that we need to look at. So Spirit's urging you to take a look at that. And that holds true for this other person that's coming in. In any case, with all of this, make sure that you are nurturing the energy that is coming up. If it is a separation situation, make sure that you nurture that energy within yourself, because you got to the point where you are now that has caused you to reflect and go, yeah, something's not quite right. Okay, that doesn't mean that person's bad, that you're separating from, but it just means that you are in different paths right now. If it is that you are, really beginning to redefine the connection that you have with another person, Spirit's saying, nurture that. Take a look at that. Move into that with a little bit more, a little bit more of a nurturing attitude, I guess is what it is. Yeah, so I get a good feeling with all of this that is happening. All right, thank you, Angel Spirits Guides, for that. So let's take a look at stripping illusion and transformation. Angel Spirits Guides, what is it you have to share about stripping illusions and transformation? Okay. Da, da, da. One more shuffle like this. Angel Spirits Guides, stripping illusions and transformation. Stripping illusions and transformation. What do you got to share with us? Da, 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 da. We have the Princess of Cups. Definitely some emotional energy is coming up, and some good things are starting to surface for you with this. Some good, you're getting some good feels with this energy, and it's welling up as you are releasing this illusionary energy, as you are moving forward and bringing things into the present, because this transformation thing that's happening, it's good. And Spirit's reminding me to share that when we have a vision, when we have a picture, and this can be a picture of whatever it is that we want, what we want to see. When we have this vision and we tie emotion to it, it helps it to become more real. It helps it to manifest. It helps it to become more physical, to become more present. Okay, so Spirit's reminding, bring this emotional energy up to help you in your transformation process. Okay, so this process is really quite a big one for you. As are we taking these? Spirit says we're taking these. All right. This one's coming up first. Yep. So this transformation process that you have is really, really helping you to change who it is you are. We've got the Chiron card. Chiron is the wounded healer. And so this illusionary energy that's being removed, this stuff that served its purpose that no longer serves you anymore, the old paradigms, the old thought processes, the stories that you have told yourself because those were the stories that were told to you by the people that cared about you and helped you, become a human being. This might be parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, these stories, maybe friends, people that you heard on the playground, teachers, some of these thought processes or stories or their sayings, they're falling away, and you're really coming into a place where you're healing from that and you're bringing in a transformational process. It's going to be a lot for you to bring up, to really digest. We've got the card of Virgo. Okay, so Spirit's looking for you to create some structure with that, to have an idea, to formulate it, to have the ability to articulate it, because so we've got Virgo, and Virgo is ruled by Mercury. Okay, we've got some mercurial energy that's coming up, and Mercury is the planet of communication, and Virgo is a earth sign. So we're really being urged with this to create that in ourselves, to bring that grounding in, to communicate our needs, to make it physical. Okay, because we are going through a transformational process. We've got the fourth house, the energy of Cancer, and with that, you're really being asked to make this part of you, to nurture that. on either side of this stripping illusions card, we've got a nurture card, we've got Ceres, the nurture card, and we've got the fourth house, which is ruled by Cancer. Cancer is a nurturing sign. And so we're really being asked at this time to care for it, and to care for the process that we're going through, to care for the ourself innately, our being, right? We need to honor the things that are leaving us, this energy that we're leaving, the energy that we're moving, we're stripping these illusions. We need to honor that. That has brought us to this very moment, right? That's part of our past, present energy. And we have the opportunity to reflect on that and go, is that what I want moving forward in my timeline? Does it need to be a major story? Maybe, maybe not. We have transformation energy that is coming up, right? So we have this beautiful opportunity to change, to transform, to transmute that energy, right? So when we honor the things that have happened before us, we can use that to our benefit. We can transform that energy. If the Spirit's saying, if it's this thought process or these mental words, let's just take, I'm not good enough. Okay, I think that's something that I've noticed through all of the sessions that I've been through with clients. It seems to be, this revolving theme on some level or of another, like, I'm not worthy of this. And we can change that. We can use that to our benefit, and when we reflect on that and we go, okay, well, why am I telling myself that story? Well, because somebody told me that I'm a worthless piece of shit, or something silly like this, right? And Spirit's saying, flip that around, okay? Use that to your strength and look at how you actually are strong. Look at how you actually do bring worth to yourself, to the people that are around you. Look at where you are worthy and let that be a strength for you. Let that be an energy that really propels you forward instead of holding you down. So in that sense, you are using that energy of what has got you to this point where you are right now, and let it take you forward. Let it help you. Let it propel you. Let it be something that is a strength instead of something that weighs you down. Okay. Okay. So let that be part of what it is. And you're really being asked with this energy of the fourth house to let that take hold. Let this transformation take hold in your physical nature, within your being. We've got this card of yoga that's bringing together all of the parts of ourself. Okay, Spirit's asking you to make this part of your make this positive self-talk, make this shift that's happening, these things that you are integrating and knitting into the present, make this part of your talk, make this part of your walk. Okay, it can also mean that you need to do something with your home, right? Within your physical place where you live, where you reside. You might need to rearrange some furniture. You might need to clean out the cupboards. You might need to polish all the silverware. I don't know, but there's something that Spirit is asking you to also take a look at that, because your home life, your home is a reflection of what is going on internally as well. So if there's a lot of clutter about the house, there's very likely that also happening inside you somewhere. Okay, so Spirit's saying, kind of take things and get things organized within your home life as well, because we want you to have an organized and structured kind of internal thought so that we can have things move, we can have things flow with ease, right? It's all about this transformational energy, and we've got some big emotional stuff that's coming up, and on the verge of transformation. Okay. That is what Spirit wants to share with that. Okay, let us take a look at transformation and discernment. I definitely had to take a look at these cards that were on the bottom. We've got the Death card, and we've got the Six of Wands card, or Six of Swords cards, excuse me. So definitely things are transforming, things are changing, things are really coming in, and Spirit's just saying, hey, gotta look, gotta see what that is. So things are transforming. Okay, angel, spirits, guides, what is it that we have to share about this transformation and discernment? What is the energy that is coming through for our beautiful friends out there? Angel, spirits, guides, what is the messages? What are the messages? What else do you have to share? Got the Nine of Swords. So some of you out there might have really been beating yourselves up with this energy, okay? You might really have been stuck in your minds with the thoughts and ruminations and just stuck in this heavy, heavy energy. And it is time for you to move beyond that, okay? The Nine of Swords is a difficult energy. The message on the card is cruelty, and Spirit's saying the message that's coming through is it's time to change that. It's time to stop beating yourself up. It's time to stop letting your mind have control over all of the parts of you. It's time to incorporate some of those feels. It's time to bring all of that in so that you can be more of a whole being. If you sit and let your mind really just ruminate and not be your friend, it's going to be really challenging for you. Spirit's telling me to urge you to express your throat chakra, okay? And remember to do so in a kind and compassionate way and through the lens of non-harming, all right? So whatever it is that is coming up, maybe it's with this partner that is going through a separation process, or with, conversely, this person that is developing into more of a relationship type thing. Get out of your head and use your voice. Let your words share what is going on with you, okay? And for some of you, I understand this might be a little bit scary to let your voice out, let your throat chakra be active. Spirit's here and saying, remember, you're at the precipice of a huge change. You're at a transformational place, and you're removing kind of the thoughts and paradigms that aren't serving you anymore. And Spirit's saying, part of it is you gotta get out of your mind. You gotta not be beating yourself up, because this act of doing this is really just harmful to you. It's cruel to your being, and we don't want that. We want you to be in a place where you feel love, and if what is preventing you from experiencing that is you actually saying something and speaking your truth, you have to break that cycle. You have to get out of it. You have to make sure that you are speaking that out. Now, if this is new for some of you in your life, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to how that works, okay? So to practice some of that, definitely get your pen and paper out. Write down what it is that you want to say, which might be different from what you actually say. We can't really just tell people to go fuck off, because that's not nice, as much as we'd want to. And you know what? Maybe in certain circumstances, that is what you tell people. Maybe that is what you tell people. Just go fuck off, okay? Like, I don't need your energy. If somebody's coming at you with nails, no, you don't need that, okay? They can buzz off, okay? But if what you need to say is really going to create a big change in life, then make sure that you write it down. And if it's something that is expressing your truth, that is challenging, write it down. Okay, write it down. That's the message that Spirit has, because you'll find the words to deliver that in a as as kind and compassionate a way or method as you possibly can. All right. It's not going to hit everybody perfectly. You know, people are still going to get butthurt over when you share your truth. But if you do your best to deliver your message as kind and compassionate as you possibly can, then you're doing service to yourself. There's no perfect in all of this, right? You know, we're humans, and we're all trying to human together with it. So let it come out. Stop beating yourself up. Stop ruminating in your own thoughts. Yeah. Spirit's asking you, we've got the 12th house. Spirit's asking you to reflect on that, to look at those things that you need to say, look at the things that you need to share, and reflect on that. And when you do express it, let it out, right? So swords are they belong to the element of air, and air is about mental thoughts, it's about communication, and so, you know, there's this energy that's coming up that when you do that, it's going to help create positive shifts in your life, right? Because we've got the transformation card that's come out, okay? We've got Archangel Michael that has come in and sharing his message of you can do it. You are capable, you are powerful, you have the ability to do that. And we've got Mother Mary that has also come out to remind you to care for yourself and to nurture yourself. So with speaking your truth, you're really caring for yourself. You're really taking a step forward in moving the energy in the direction that is powerfully transforming you for your future, and you are really being empowered to take charge of your story instead of letting it be somebody else's story. Those are the messages that Spirit wants to share. We are going to pull some final messages. Angel, Spirits, Guides, thank you for all of the messages that you've shared. What are the final messages that you have to share? What is it that you want our beautiful friends out there to know? Angel, Spirits, Guides, what are the final messages that you have to share? Get one? We got one. Yes. I love this card. It's come out a number of times. Let your heart be open. Let it be open to experience joy, to experience that gratitude. We've got in this card a star tetrahedron, a Merkaba, and inside of it is a heart with gold energy emitting from it. Spirit is sharing with you that when you honor your energy and you are kind and compassionate to others, you are going to experience this sense of joy, okay? And the more that you honor your energy, the more joy that you feel. Remember to do so in a kind and compassionate way. We want to make sure that we're not hurting other people in order to feel good. That's an energy from the Piscean era. We are not in there anymore, okay, beautiful beings? We are moving towards Aquarius. We are moving into a more humanitarian-based energy, all right? We're moving into a place where we all recognize and we care about each other, you know? I don't get further ahead of other people by walking on them. No, that doesn't happen. That's a Piscean energy, okay? So the more you do your work and share your truth, the better you're going to be able to experience your joy. In the moment, it might be a little bit difficult when we share challenging communications with people, But really, this is freeing up your energy, okay? If you are in a situation that isn't great, with another person, another entity, it could be a work. If you're not in a place where you're really excited about that, it's 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 not bringing you joy. And you are meant to experience joy. You are meant to experience elation. You are meant to experience connection with divine source. You are meant to experience true happiness, and it's not at the expense of your own self, it's not at the expense of others, but you are able to experience this joy, this high vibrations, love, happiness, elation. When you speak your truth, that's helping you to come into that energy, okay? So we've got joy coming up for all of you. All right. Beautiful beings, those are the messages from Spirit today. If any bit of this resonated with you, please do like and share. Subscribe to my channel. Remember to click the bell icon because it will let you know when I upload new videos. Beautiful beings, until the next time, might you be blessed with abundance, love, joy, prosperity, wealth, health, and all of the good.